Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cambria. This is my boyfriend Dalton. We have a family vlogging channel and just like a teen parent channel and motherhood, lifestyle, all that fun stuff. And we have a 2-year-old daughter named Everly, and we are expecting baby number 2. Today we're going to be doing baby names I love but won't be using. If you don't know or haven't been following us for a while, since I got pregnant, we announced that we won't be announcing baby girl's name until she is born, but we'll just be doing some hints here and there. So we figured it would be fun to do this video so that if you think her name is any of these things, well, besides the boy ones, then you know it's not, because we won't be using these. This doesn't mean that we won't be using them if we have any more kids. These are still names that like could be used, if that makes sense. It just won't be for this baby. Also, we're using a ring light for the first time. I got it for Christmas and this is our first time using it, so I hope everything looks okay. And do you want to do boys or girls first?
Boys.
Okay, so we're gonna do boys first. So the first name is going to be, if this baby was a boy, this was going to be her name. We are pretty set on it. I would say that probably would have been her name,
I suppose.
right? Okay, so the first name is Crew, C-R-E-W, Crew. Yeah, I don't know, I just really liked that name a lot and I thought it was really cool. It wasn't like super unique, but it was still cute, I guess, and I could see it on like a baby or an older guy. What are you?
I don't know. It was one of the better names that Cambria had picked out. Some of the names she had were pretty wonky.
Yeah. So yeah, we really liked Crew. We don't have really a specific like style or letters or anything like that we wanted to start with. We knew we didn't want any of the like this baby's name to start with an E, because we didn't want people to think like we were going with like an E theme or something. So yeah, I don't know. Her name probably would have been Crew though if she would have been a boy. The next boy name is Boon. This for the first like couple months of my pregnancy, before we knew that she was a girl. That was what we thought her name was going to be if she was a boy. Like, I heard it somewhere and then like Dalton just like fell in love with it and was obsessed with it, and then I don't know, I kind of just slowly like lost my liking for it, I guess. I don't really know, like I kind of just like when I started saying it more and more and I started hearing it more and more, so when I started hearing it more and more and just like saying it, I was kind of like, I don't know, like I don't feel like that's it, if that makes sense.
Right.
But what do you like? You loved that name.
Yeah, it was a good name. I like that better.
Yeah. Another name that he loved that I didn't put on the list was Jude. He wanted to name this baby Jude really bad.
Yeah, Jude's a good name too.
I wasn't a fan just because I'm big on nicknames and I don't really know what the nickname would have been.
Judy.
Or I don't know, not to be like weird, but I kind of feel like it sounds like you're saying Jew in a way, which like it's fine. Like I didn't really want my kid to be named that, so yeah, I don't know. The next boy name is Jack. I don't know what it is about this name, but I love this name so much. Just J-A-C-K. I love this name. I just think it's so, I just love it. Like I don't know why. The number one thing that I think that kept us from this name, well, we didn't have a boy, but what keeps us from using this name is probably because we went to high school with a guy named Jack. Not that he was like a bad person or anything, like, we just like don't want him to think like we're naming our baby after him.
And it's boring.
Dalton thinks it's boring. I don't know. I like it. I don't know why I like it. I just have always loved that name, so yeah, I don't know. Could maybe be in the future, but I don't really see that happening. So yeah. This next name, this is what Everly's name would have been if she was a boy. Dalton, I think, still has a love for this name and probably always will. He was like dead set on this name, and that is the name Beckett. That would have been Everly's name if she was a boy. And just kind of like the same thing I said with like Boon, I just kind of, after already have you cannot be in the video.
It's fine.
So kind of after like already giving Everly that name, or kind of like saying that would have been her name as a boy, I just felt like we couldn't use it for our future kids because that would have been Everly's name, and I feel like that's like, I don't know, just that's what I think of every time I hear it. So I just kind of like lost my love for it, I guess. And I feel like it was already like a thing for so long that I just like, I didn't feel that spark with it.
Fair enough.
You still love it though, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good name.
Like he would 100% use it, I think.
This ring light is messing with my eyes. Like my eyes are watering and I'm yawning and
And then another name that kind of goes with Beckett is Beckham. That was like another option if we didn't do Beckett. But Dalton hates that name. That's why baby names we love won't be using. A lot of the reasons why we won't be using it is because I lost touch with it, or Dalton's super picky. Because we both like unique names, like I would say, I mean, Everly's pretty popular now, but when I was pregnant, it wasn't very, like, super popular. I feel like we like unique names, but they just can't be weird.
Yeah.
Like, Dalton would be the first one to say, no, that's weird, I'm not using that.
Like, Cambria had this name that she just said out of the blue, Bridger.
Oh yeah, Bridger was a boy name that I loved.
I'm sorry if your kid's named Bridger, but I do not like it. It's dumb.
Yeah, I don't know, I loved Bridger, and the reason why I didn't put it in this video is because it was literally like shot down like the second it came out of my mouth. Like, Dalton was like, no. And then the last boy name, again, I love this name and probably will always have a love for it, but I don't think even if we had a boy that Dalton would ever let it happen. And that's Trey, Trey. I don't know why I love this name, but I love it so much. I just think it's really cute. And I could see it again like on a baby, but also like an older guy. So yeah, why don't you? You just don't.
Yeah, it's not a good name.
And then now on to the girl names. One thing about us is that I feel like we can come up with girl names really easy and fall in love with girl names really easy.
Yeah, they're a lot easier because Cambria doesn't pick stupid names.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, we can do girl names a lot easier, so maybe that's a good thing we so far have all girls, so yeah. But this name, this is what this baby's name probably would have been if we wouldn't have found the name that she has, and that is Harlow, Harlow. If we had another girl in the future, I feel like I would still really want to name her this. Do you have anything against this name?
I don't really like it.
You don't like it?
No.
Just, what about it?
I don't know, it's not, I feel like Everly, Harlow, like that, no.
Everly blank Harlow.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you guys knew what the name was, maybe you would think the same
Ricardo.
thing. Yeah, Ricardo. I don't know, I love it. I don't know what I would do for like a nickname though. My names have to have good nicknames because with Everly, like 98% of the time we call her Ev. It's just, I don't know, it's just what we do. It's just kind of...
She's got a lot of nicknames.
Yeah, but Ev is definitely up there. So, I don't know, I love Harlow, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. When we found out that this baby was a girl, I told Dalton, like, go online or, like, write a list of names that you really love. And then, like, I don't know, like, let's sit down and, like, decide. But he doesn't like to do that. He likes for me to come to him with the list and then he decide off of my list, so.
Right.
But you did find one name that you loved, and that was?
Ava. I don't know, it just sounds cool.
Yeah, just A-V-A. I like the name, like I think it's a really cute name. For some reason, I just think it's a little bit too short. I just don't like that it's 3 letters, and again, there's not really a nickname. I mean, I guess Ave or
You really need a nickname when it's 3 letters long?
I guess. I don't know what it is. I just love nicknames. But yeah, that was the one name.
What's your nickname?
Cam. Yeah, that was the one name that he actually did find. Was like, oh, I like this name. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really a fan of it. The next name, which again was shot down pretty instant, and that was Luca. I know this can be a boy or a girl name, but I think it's really pretty for a girl, just L-U-C-A. I think Luca is really pretty, but what made you not like it?
I really like lukewarm water.
He's so rude. Like, he, like, off camera, it, like, just comes up with the worst things about names, and then sometimes it makes me hate the name after he says it.
See?
But that was, you just didn't like it.
It sounds like lukewarm water.
It was like, it started out, I feel like, sounding normal, and then like the last couple letters maybe is what did it for you.
Yeah, probably.
The next name, I don't think that we'd ever use it as a first name, but I included it anyway because I'm still obsessed with this name. But I think if we ever did use it, it would be for a middle name, and that is Ivory. I love the name Ivy, but you kind of think it sounds too much like Evie or like Everly a little bit, so I don't think we'll ever use Ivy, but kind of like a longer version of that is Ivory. And I like Avery as a name, but I don't know, it's a little bit too popular, and I have never heard of anybody named Ivory, and I just love that name, so I think we would probably use it as a middle name maybe down the line. So yeah, do you like it? What do you think?
Yeah, it's alright for a middle name.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the middle names.
Yeah, true. Middle names, I feel like we kind of just...
Pick whatever you want.
Sounds good. Just kidding. Actually, both our kids have really meaningful middle names.
Well, yeah, but no, I don't have anything in my life that's meaningful.
So I feel like, because I think we'll probably end up having 3 kids. Dalton thinks he's done now, but I see us having one more. I don't know why, I just feel like we will have 3 kids, and I feel like the third...
I have 3.
What,
Mickey!
The cat.
Well, you have 4 if you count me.
Yeah. I feel like for our third baby, her or his middle name will just be like whatever sounds good. And then another name that we loved for a while, like long before we ever thought about having a second baby or anything, like I've just always loved names, and that was... Dalton loved Hazel, but I didn't like how popular that was becoming, but kind of like a longer version of that is Hazley, just H-A-Z, I think I would do H-A-Z-L-E-I-G-H.
That's dumb. H-A-Z-L-E-Y, Hazley.
Maybe, but I feel like that kind of looks weird. So yeah, Hazley, we loved that name for a while, but I don't know.
I liked Hazel, not Hazley.
But like he liked Hazel and I liked Hazley, but then what we decided is if we ever did use that name, then we would call her Hazel for short, but like her name would be Hazley. That was like our compromise if we ever use that name. So yeah, I don't know if we'll ever use that name. I don't feel like the love for it anymore. But you probably...
I don't care.
Yeah.
Better than Blue Cuz.
And then another name, again, we wouldn't use this for a first name, it would be more of a middle name. We almost used this as the middle name for this baby. I still really love the way it would sound with her name, but that is Estelle. If you knew what her name was, if you do know what her name is, just picture her name blank Estelle. I think that's really beautiful, but her middle name is a family name, and we just really love it. It's special.
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't go with Estelle, but I really do love that, and I think that's a really pretty name, especially for a middle name, because I feel like it goes with pretty much every name, honestly. So if you're struggling to find a girl's middle name, Estelle sounds really good with like every name.
Cambria Estelle?
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't really sound bad with anything.
Mickey Estelle?
Her name's not Mickey, it's Maple. And then the last name, again, was shot down right away, and that is Lennon, L-E-N-N-O-N, and then Lenny for short. Dalton, why didn't you?
Well, John Lennon.
Lennon.
Okay, it's more of a boy than...
Yeah, so maybe it just makes you think of a boy name.
Yeah, I think that's more what it is.
Yeah, but it's and another thing that kind of, besides, obviously he didn't like it, so it was never going to happen anyway, but also it's becoming very, very popular on the girls list, so yeah, and so is Lenny, but I don't know, I think that's really cute. Or this wasn't on my list either, but another name that I love is Francesca, but Frankie for short. I don't know why, but I love like boy names for like girls.
Frank, you gotta go to your
No,
room.
not Frank, Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
It literally looks like you're crying.
I am, like, literally.
So yeah, those are all of our baby names that we love. Some you may see in the future. Well, you'd only see one in the future, but
or 2.
No.
With the middle name.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh.
But from the boy list, if we ever had a boy, you'd only see one. I still love Crew though.
Estelle?
No, you'd only see one if it was a boy.
Okay.
So yeah, those are all our baby names. I mean, if you love any of them, definitely use them, because I'll live through you then, because I probably won't get to use any of them.
Right.
So definitely take our names. But yeah, I don't know, I love them all. They're really beautiful. You might see them in the future, you might not, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on all my social media so you don't miss out on anything, and we will see you guys next time. Bye guys.
Now hold on, sit down, stay there. Since you did it to me, I'm doing it to you.
Oh god, what are you doing? See, like, how do people film it for that? Because I know that there are people that record with it on full blast.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, no.